Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's the Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur quiet live watch along stream. Let's go. We're back, y'all. We're back. It's going to be another one of these quiet ones. I know you guys enjoyed the watch along stream last time, but when it was quiet, and hopefully you guys enjoy this one again. Yeah, my neighbors are going to be sleeping, so I do not want to disturb them. It is quite early here. But here we are. Here we are. Manchester United taking on Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I do honestly believe that Manchester United, off the rip, I'm going to tell you this, off the rip, I think we can take the win here. It's just what I believe in. It's just what I believe in. Aiden Lee in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Fill up. Everybody pull up. Pull up. Get your seat. Yeah. Everybody step in. You know what I mean? Let me just get the game on here real quick. Real quick. Boom. Let's try to get the game in. Bro Lating in the chat. Mega Fabi in the chat. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining us from across the universe, across the globe. Everybody pulling up, pulling in. Get involved in the chat. Let me know what's going on with y'all. Usi Nu Diop says, on va chercher les 3 points. Okay, I think that's French. On va chercher les 3 points. Did I read that right? I speak French. 3 boys in the chat. What's going on? He says, John, UK time is perfect. I could watch this while eating lunch. There you go, man. There you go. Enjoy yourself. Everybody pulling in. Let me know where you guys are checking in from, y'all. What part of the globe are we checking in from? And of course, from wherever you guys are checking in from across the world. I hope you guys are doing well. While we're doing that, guys, you're going to have to, Vispo, what in the world? 얼마나 큰가요? How big is it? We're not starting off today's stream and with answering some ayo kind of questions here right now. Why are you asking me about how big is it? What the hell? Y'all gotta set the tempo and the tone of today's watch along stream. And if you're gonna talk to me about how big is it, okay, Vispo, you got me messed up here. I'm trying to set up the damn score. Boom. As you can tell, I woke up a little bit late today. Connor in the chat, what's going on, y'all? Dr. Steve Hong, Doc in the chat, what's going on? Doc, how you been? Everybody tell me, get involved in the chat. What part of the world are you checking in from? Get involved and let me know right now. The score is tot 0-0 mun. Boom. Okay, timer. Boom. Boom. Let me just get a quick sip of water in here. We got Krinison checking in from Denmark. Shouts out to you. We got Talby checking in from Cairo. Sending love to Cairo. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Some coffee now. We got K-Tun Ferry joining from Mongolia. Shouts out to K-Tun Ferry for joining us. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. We got Cat Just Lives joining us from South Africa. Sending love to South Africa. Thank you for joining us. Toronto. We got SHAB. Thank you for joining us from Toronto. Sending love to the 6. All right, enough messing around. Let's get involved in this watch along, shall we? Let's lock in a little bit. I'm gonna pull up the starting 11. Boom. We'll just review that real quick before we go on. I know there's been a lot of quotes that's been surfacing. I've not really had a chance to take a look. We got Uncle Dubious in the chat. What's going on, Uncle Dubious? Long time no see, broski. How you been, man? Netherlands in the building. Praise Letta joining us. What's going on? He says, looks like it's going to be a stalemate. Classic early kickoff in the Premier League drama. Tottenham 2, United 2. Well, we're going ahead with the predictions. I foresee Manchester United 2 things. A, United win. United. And B, I think United can keep a clean sheet here. That's just what I see. I'm going to show the starting 11 right away here. Shout out to Stratford Patton for the graphic. In goal, we have Senne Laumens with a back three of Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and Matthias de Ligt. They're going with a little bit more experience in this game because we've pulled out Lenny Yaro for Harry Maguire. I think we're going to shore up our defense a little bit more, a little bit less finesse and a little bit more of that gung-ho energy, a little bit more of that bite. With a fullback pair of what I believe is probably one of the bigger news. We have Patrick Dorgu starting ahead of Diogo Dalot on that left-hand side. Oh my God, that thing is loud as hell. Thank you so much from An Sung-yeon. Shouts out for the... An Sung-yeon, this is awesome. This is the first Korean super chat I've ever received. Well, Korean in terms of the currency, but yo, shouts out to An Sung-yeon for checking in. We got a manwon from An Sung-yeon. Thank you so much, my man. He says, thank you for answering on Instagram. I love you. 사랑해요. An Sung-yeon 씨. My man. An Sung-yeon-님, 사랑합니다. And to all of you, 사랑합니다. Love you all. But thank you so much. Let's keep going here. Well, as we were saying, Patrick Dorgu is starting ahead of Diogo Dalot, which is, I think it's been long coming. Do I think it's a positive decision to drop Diogo Dalot? As much as I got respect and love for Diogo Dalot, absolutely. I think this was the right move, and I think it's been long coming. The thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is on the right hand side, starting Nusair Mezraoui for Amad Diallo. Yes, Amad is still part of the 11, but he's not starting as a wingback. He's starting as one of the attacking 10s. I've not been a big fan of Amad in the attacking 10. I've not been a big fan of Amad having to play higher up the pitch in that 10 role. But he has been playing on the right-hand side. So I think with Mbumo, that means that it could potentially mean Amad. I think the graphic may be incorrect here. It literally could be Mbumo starting up top with Cunha on the left and Amad on the right. Honestly, that could be the case. And we could literally just have an AFCON right side, including Mbumo up top. It really literally could be that. We don't know yet. But that's what I foresee. And honestly, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I would have preferred Amad starting on the right hand side. Honestly, if it was me, there was actually a picture of we're doing this. We're doing the remembrance of the poppy. I have no audio, guys. So if it's a moment of silence, Tom, please let me know. Okay, it is a moment of silence. I have no audio, so I have no idea what's going on, guys. I'm assuming a trumpet is being played here. This one in the chat says the Knicks were lucky. Let me tell you. First of all, ancestor? No. The Knicks were never lucky. All right? No. But thank you for the... Is that a cowboy hat? Thank you for that. And the heart. Appreciate you. Praise Lette says, Forrest targeted Amad at the far post with set-piece actions in the second half. That's why he's been shifted up front. And Tottenham are very good with attacking set plays under Thomas Frank, to be frank. I like that. That was a bar right there. But yeah, I don't think I personally think that Ahmed would. Do I sit here and say Ahmed would have learned his lesson? Yes, and I'm not saying that him learning his lesson means he grows 3 inches and then, he defends set pieces with a bit more presence because he's just put on an extra height. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying that, but I think he positionally and having a bit more awareness definitely helps in those moments. And I personally would have think that he would have learned and improved. But I do 100% understand what you mean. I do believe that it was one of those things where, all right, here we go. Game started. United. Ray, I was about to read a comment from Ray before. Already getting us started here. United defending. Yep, it's Mbumo on the left. It's actually with Ahmad on the right and Cunha up top. I like that we're changing things up a little bit here. Freddie joining us. What's going on, Freddie? He says, love the content, bro. Big win today. Thank you for the love, Freddie. Appreciate you. Oh, what happened? I was reading a comment and it looks like Santa Lamas is apologizing. What happened? Oh. Hey, it's all good, Santa. It's all good, Santa. Don't worry. Don't you worry, Santa. Ray in the chat before. Ray, good morning. I'm sure it's like 4:30 for you. He says, only reason why I'm awake is because of this live stream. Big up, Ray, for joining us. Appreciate it. Vish in the chat says, let's have it. Numero uno moderator. Here we go. Corner kick. First corner for Tottenham Hotspur. Pedro Porro lining us up here. Looks like Luke Shaw got a talking down to alongside Mickey Van de Ven. But corner kick still yet to be taken. Here we go. Tottenham corner. Santa Lama's got tripped there. Z South in the chat says, let's get it, John. Big day, big match day for United. Absolutely. United. Oh, shit. Yeah, Spurs might be higher up in the table than us, but I genuinely like to think Casemiro did very well there. I genuinely like to think we've been playing a little bit better than Tottenham in my view, and that's got to be a foul on Bruno, surely. Guess not. Praveen in the chat, what's going on? He says, I need my butcher bag. Facts. We all miss Lisandro. But remember, he's been gone for a long time. We need to make sure we protect him. There's been a lot of intensity from Tottenham here in the early phases of the game. And Manchester United just need to be a little bit more careful at this moment in time, just to soak in that pressure in the right way without putting us in dangerous positions here. That's got to be a foul on Patrick Dorgu without a shadow of a doubt, and the referee does give it to us. Z South says the media is silent right now. Mbumo and Amarim awards for the month. By the way, shouts out to Amarim and Mbumo for winning both awards for the month. Nice little link up here between Patrick Dorgu and Mbumo. Patrick Dorgu's touch was so heavy, it kind of acted as a pass there. Thank you for that, Uncle Dubious. I think you might have missed the stream yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. I can't remember. We did talk about that, and I did also say that, I do want to be fair, and, and I've always said that don't really want to, speak about it too much. So, but yeah, thank you so much. Here's Mazraoui on the right-hand side, taking on good bit of 1-2 here with United. Great cross from Casemiro. Nice diag. Dorgo does very well to take the touchdown, but just cannot seem to control it. Good defending from Casemiro. What a ball, though. Ooh, almost connected with Richarlison. A pretty lively first few minutes of the game, I would say. Katie Marie in the chat. What's going on, Katie? She says, I loved the Men in Blazers interview with Ruben. I have yet to check that out. Here's Mbumo bursting down the left-hand side. What a stinker of a tackle there. Oh, it was offsides. Boo. But the tackle did come in, though. I think Bruno taking a touch there kind of ruined Mbumo's momentum there. Because it forced Mbumo to fully decelerate to try and get onside. But here's Tottenham again. Jack Reacher in the chat says, almighty defeat. What? Damn, Jack Reacher, you're not a big fan of Amorim, huh? You want to sack Amorim? You want to sack Amorim? It's a good link-up play here from Tottenham, building up very well. And then that final pass absolutely stunk the bed. And here's Harry Maguire. Nice bit of 1-2 football here from Manchester United at this moment in time. Matthias de Ligt takes a wide touch, goes to Noose. Noose does a good job. The ball is we're kind of wobbly on the touch. We're kind of wobbly on the touch here today, lads. A little bit lackadaisical at this moment, but Tottenham on the break. Nothing burger there. Absolutely nothing burger. We got to step in, though. De Ligt does very well. Go on, De Ligt. Go on, Matthias. Here's Bruno now with some space. He's got Ahmad. He's got Ahmad breaking. He needs to shift. Almost found Ahmad with a beautiful United. A little bit janky on the passing here at this moment in time. Great weighted ball. Oh! Offsides again from Mbumo. Oh. It's been a bit sloppy for Manchester United. It's been a bit sloppy. That's onside, you absolute wank. Bro, that's onside. This referee having a double daymare. That's completely onside. Rohan Kundu says, Bruno taking too many touches. Yeah, I think he's been taking a little bit too many touches there. Ruben Amorim clearly furious. And I agree, Ruben. Onside, bruv. That was onside. Binso in the chat. He says, Van de Ven header goal. Nope, not yet. Dude, that was onside. What the hell are they? What are they yapping about? But I do agree with Rohan. I think Bruno took a little too many touches there. Oh my god. Oof. Brennan Johnson actually almost broke through there. Tottenham looking to be the more clinical and the more efficient with their passing today. That pace from Brennan Johnson has been wow. Praveen says, would have VAR'd anyway, right? Yeah, it would have, yeah. Binso in the chat. Good bit of football here from Manchester United. I just can't seem to connect. That's out. Throw in for United. Thank you. Binso says, since Park is the greatest player ever. Thank you. He says, who's number 2? I think it's Antonio Valencia. Oh, that's a shout. I think number 2, greatest player ever. I think it has to be. It's a toss-up. It's between Anderson, Brazilian Anderson, or Harry Maguire. Let's keep it moving. J-Rod in the chat joining us from the West Coast, 4 a.m. in California. Oh my days. J-Rod and Ray, our resident 2 Californians here in the chat. Freaking hell, super early. DB Cooper says, you're way ahead, Jack. Are you watching in a DeLorean? Huh? Oh, are you talking about what Jack Reacher's saying? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I really would have liked to see that pass from Bruno be a little bit more adventurous. The normal Bruno, he would have dinked it over the top and picked out Ahmad on that right hand side in that initial run. But if that doesn't work, then okay, cool. I mean, we still managed to find ourselves in a decent space to attack in that box. But I thought Mbumo had a high IQ, big brain play there, and just people. I mean, without having Sheshko there to kind of be the specialist in being the number 9, it wasn't a surprise that nobody was in that space. Excuse me. Kiran Dalal in the chat says prediction. I went for a 2-0 United win. I don't think Spurs can score today. Luke Shaw doing very well, but just the ball lands in no man's land. If it was up to me, like with the greatest respect, if it was up to me, I would have. If he wanted to start Mazraoui on that right hand side, I would have dropped Ahmad, and I think that would have been a bad decision. I literally would have just started with Ahmad as the wing back and Sheshko up top. Because if I truly still believe that this season is another transition season, so if that's going to be the case, then we got to give these players time and experience to, operate in these positions, whether it's the right move or the wrong move. What's going on here? What's going on here? Kolo Muani on the ground, clutching at his face. Let's take a look at the replay here. What's going on? Oh my God, him and Harry Maguire had a bit of a collision there. But Harry Maguire absolutely just manpowered him. Thomas Frank there, chewing his gum intensely, mouth wide open, everything. Oh, my jaw is still killing me. The only player that I like right now in this squad, maybe 2, maybe 3. Van de Ven. I mean, I do like Xavi Simons as well, but Van de Ven, Paulinho, and let's throw. Man, I do like Brennan Johnson as well. Daniel Ejigu in the chat says, meaning ran into a wall. Yeah, he clearly ran into a wall. Here's Dorgu. See, that pass from Dorgu, if it was a little bit more accurately placed in a forward momentum, then it would have continued to keep the rhythm going. But like I said, I got so much time and love for Patrick Dorgu, but his passing is just extremely inaccurate, and sometimes it becomes detrimental, But again, I got so much time for Patrick Dorgu, and I think he's going to become a great player, but he just needs to keep his head down and keep working on that accuracy. My nose is so stuffy today. Casemiro ball carrying, dinks it over the top, spills the pass. You're pressing up top. High. Oh, there's no way. Bruno Fernandes just cannot believe it. Bruno Fernandes cannot believe it. Sarov says Mazraoui was a bad choice. I actually do agree with you. I do think so as well. I think this was not the right time to be bringing on this kind of change. I got time for Ruben Amorim, but I don't know. I don't agree with this decision. Hope he proves me wrong, honestly. J. Rod says, coffee, anyone? I made my coffee. It's still Tottenham 0, United 0. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. The cross goes all the way across here, and it's Kolo Muani. This, if you think about it, this Spurs squad is actually not bad, you know. Three Boas here says, does your nostril have Senna Lamens in there? Nothing's going through. That's a good one. Brushing the chat says, big up John. Smash that like, people. Absolutely, Brush. Thank you for that. Big luxury. Big Four luxury. Thank you for sending the love. Appreciate you. That's a throw-in. Oh dear. Katie says, same here, John. Rain here for the weekend. Is it in New York? I don't think so. I think we're forecasted to have just a little bit of rain. But oh my God. Richarlison almost with an opportunity there. 47 Athu says, greetings from Papua New Guinea. Sending love right back to you, broski. Big Four Luxury says, we are slow on the back three. We are slow on the back five, apart from Dorgu at this moment in time. I actually wouldn't. Oh my God, Richarlison just absolutely waffled that there. Thank goodness. But I don't know. I personally would have just continued to prefer to keep Ahmad on that right-hand side. But, you know, I'm sure Ruben Amorim has some sort of strategy up his sleeve. Oh, 47 says, no, Pop-Off from Indonesia. Oh. Indonesia, as in Papua. There's a city called Papua in Indonesia. Is that what you're saying? Oh, it's a province of Indonesia. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you for clarifying. Appreciate you. Oh my days. Puppies, Sar absolutely just skewering that shot high up into the stands. 47 Atu says, I'm from the city called Fak. Thank you for joining us from the province of Papua. Appreciate you, man. Where is everybody else checking in from? I know we had one of the homies from Denmark. We had somebody from Cairo checking in. We had South Africa in the house. Where else everybody checking in from? I know we obviously have our resident YouTubers and our YouTube family and from Boston and California, but Big Four Luxury checking in from Oklahoma. Oh wow, a great touch there. From who was that? That looks like from the small screen right now that I have. It actually looks like Christian Eriksen, but it's actually Xavi Simons. That's a great touch and turn there. Daniel Ejigo checking in from Arlington. Shouts out to Arlington, right outside of DC. Yes, I am familiar with Arlington. We got ALR checking in from HCL. We got Atlanta in the house. Bring them out. We got Saurav checking in from India. Shouts out to Saurav checking in. Thank you. We're international up in here. 3 Boas says, I'm from the UK. Oh, I live in UK, but I was originally born in Hong Kong. Sending love to YouTube. YouTube. What's wrong with me? Sending love to the UK and Hong Kong. Hey, that's cool, man. We got Atlanta in the house. We got Oklahoma in the house. That's kind of dope, man. Chief Tifa checking in from Zimbabwe. Peter Fury from Zambia in the house. What's going on, y'all? We got Zimbabwe and Zambia in the house. Casemiro's touched a little bit heavy there again. I'm telling you, maybe it's this midday game, man. Like United's players look a little bit lagged. The touches have been a little bit heavy. The passes have been slightly sloppy. We got Jay Navarro in the chat checking in from Brooklyn. We got Brooklyn in the house. Oh my God, Patrick. Oh my God, Patrick. No. Patrick apologizing there. A little bit lacking in the confidence to take that pass forward. He needed to play that pass. He needed to be more adventurous there. A little bit one-dimensional. And oh my goodness, Casemiro stinking that pass there. United not looking good today at all. But good interception from De Ligt. See, with the greatest respect, Dallo would have played that pass. Y'all might not agree with me, but Dallo would have played that pass. Just a little bit annoyed there. Look at Bruno Fernandes coming deep because I think he read the game very well. Our buildup is shocking without him in the back, sort of deeper at this moment in time. Casemiro's forward passes have been so bad today, and Dorgu's just clearly lacking in confidence to take that adventurous pass forward. But good interception from Luke Shaw. Just keeps bouncing back. That ricochet keeps landing at the feet of a Spurs player. Goldfield checking in from Nigeria. We got Nigeria, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Zambia. We got Africa in the house tonight. Sending love to my African family in the house. And of course, we also got New York checking in from Jay Navarro, checking in from Brooklyn, like I said. Brian checking in from Mexico. Shouts out to you. Thank you for checking in from Mexico. J Rod and of course, Ray checking in from California. Uncle Dubia says, a suggestion box. Watchalong to calm the nerves. Who is Adil says, checking in from Sri Lanka. What's going on? Who is Adil? Thank you for checking in from Sri Lanka. I think we should have started with Sheshko up top, and I think we should have started with Ahmad as the wingback. It's just my 2 cents here. Oh, okay. Cunha. Oh, that's a handball. Cunha. Let's take a look and see the replay here. That's a handball. He stuck his hand out. Bravo, that's a handball. That's a handball. I mean, it's outside the box, but still, that's a handball, surely. It's ridiculous. We got Zach Ramos checking in from Tanzania. Better training. What's going on, Artie? Big John says, Artie, thank you for checking in. What's the score, my G Society? It's still 0-0. Corner kick. Another handball. Are you mad? Bro, that's 2 handballs there. That's 2 handballs. Are you kidding me? Here's Casemiro. Cunha. Good first ball. Here, Harry Maguire with an exquisite touch. Finds Patrick Dorgu on the left-hand side. Dorgu with a cross. Corner kick. That's got to be another review. Cuti Romero. Bro, I think Cuti Romero got away with murder. How in the world? Let's take a look at the replay here. Corner kick. Handball again? Oh! I think the Richarlison one was a little less intentional. I think the Cuti Romero one was 100% intentional. Yo, I swear to God, I thought that was clear as night and day for that Cuti Romero one. That's crazy. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. The Richarlison handball, not as serious, but it's still a claim. We've seen those given. Let's be real. But that Cuti Romero one was even worse. That one was blatant. My man just... Bruno, nice little half turn. Well done. Oh, good idea from Cunha there. Remy JK says Spurs are robbing us. They are. You know, I was doing a little bit of research yesterday, and I found out that the meaning behind the cock on top of the ball for Spurs. Good idea. Oh. Apparently, the guy who basically, it was named after a knight. His name was not Henry, Harry Hotspur. Apparently, he was famous for keeping a bunch of gamecocks, which are fighting chickens, basically, fighting roosters, and they wore spurs on their legs. And spurs was like a sort of an armor kind of piece, just like the knights used to ride with. Um, yeah, so that's why they had a chicken on top of the ball. It's kind of cool historically. That's kind of cool. DB Cooper says could have said bird and went with cock. Tells us a bit about you, John. No, DB, I'm just saying. A cock is a chicken. Bird is kind of, it's too generic here. Good football here from United. Good football here from United. Ahmad keeps us going. Nice bit of switch up play here. Here's Mazraoui. Afcon in the house. Good cross. Nobody here to meet it, though. Aye. Good ball there from Bruno. Does well to win the ball. Charlison. Luke Shaw gets absolutely dusted here by Xavi Simons. But Bruno Fernandes stays in it, stays with it. Son of a gun. Son of a... United are going to have to dig deep for this game, I think. We're going to have to dig deep. Here's Jet Spence here. Cross comes in. De Ligt does well to intercept. I love that De Ligt, his shirt is a little bit more looser than the other players. I think De Ligt wears maybe a size up, which I actually like. Racist. Simmons looks good. Xavi Simons, yeah, he does look good. I'm telling you, this Spurs side is pretty nice, man. They've built themselves a pretty decent squad here. Remy says, "May this be the day we win." Absolutely. It's Trevor in the house says, "I don't like Casemiro." Damn. Corner kick. Tottenham goes to the other side, and Mbumo picks out Ahmad with a great weighted pass. Can Ahmad get there? No, he can't. Oh, yes, he does. Maybe he can. He needs to show a little bit more fight. Ahmad, well done. Well done, Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Good defending from Brennan Johnson, but well done from Ahmad. Not giving up on that. Good job. Races, I mean, let's be real. We were always going to have to play deep here. It's an away match on a team with the same record as us. Uncle Ray there, giving us a little bit of the realistic take here. You'll love to see it. That Ahmad took a progressive touch there. Not a bad idea. I'm not mad at that at all. Zach Romness says, we are still waiting for the John Good Vibes and Maddie FC collaboration. Zach, we've had, me and Maddie we've collabed on a few videos. We've collabed a few times. I speak to Maddie quite a bit. I think he's live right now. I think he's actually live right now. Matthias de Ligt fuming there. Let's take a look at what happened. Matthias de Ligt fuming. Somebody's getting a yellow card here. Brennan Johnson looks up, picked up a yellow card. Let's take a look at what happened. Brennan Johnson can't believe it. Yo, Brennan Johnson looks like a kid, man. He looks so young. I guess he must have grappled onto Matthias de Ligt. What's up with that? I feel like shouldn't we get a free kick inside the box? Oh, de Ligt, nice little bit of sidestepping here. Come on. Oh, who was on the corner there? Was it Bruin? It was Bruin. Katie Marie says, Ahmad looks better today for sure, even though I don't like exactly where he's on the pitch. He does look a little bit more calmer. And Brumo, ball goes over the top, and it is out. Almost 30 minutes played and it's still 0-0. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester United 0. What are we thinking about the game so far, ladies and gentlemen? Get involved in the chat. Ray says, you can't just say Brune. You have to say the full name. No, I don't want to say the full name anymore. My man Bruno Fernandes doesn't like it, remember? Psych! Brune Miguel Borges Fernandes. Boom. Tottenham going for the big diag. Adventurous pass here. Lands with a bit of space, but Richarlison cannot get to it. And Nusa Yermazari screening just to keep an eye on it. Well done. Nus, not a bad game. Not a bad game, but we know this about Nus. He's always given us solid performances. You know? Dr. Steve Hong in the chat. Doc says, I say Tottenham controlling the tempo. Yeah, and like Ray said before, it was somewhat expected. You know, we're playing against Spurs, who has the same record as us. And yeah, they are a decent side. Let's be real. Vicious John, you need to find a way to get rid of that portrait mode. It splits your numbers. I keep that live going on both sides because oh wow, good turn there from Patrick Dorgu. Because the YouTube Shorts live has a different community. Like, it's a different live function. People can scroll past the live streams and tune in through that. So it's a different way to, I guess, quote unquote, market myself in some ways. Remy says, have we had any shots yet? I actually don't think so. Wait, did we? Oh, I think we did. Maybe one. Cunha, I think. Praveen says, second half, bring Dallo for News and switch Mbeumo to the right? Maybe. Here's Bruno, though. Here's Bruno. Plays in Cunha. Slightly wider than I would have liked, but the cross comes in. Oh, it's not enough sting on that cross. Oh, United still maintain possession here. The ball gets ricocheted. Here's Dorgu. Puts in a great cross on Mbeumo. Ahmad. Oh. News. Cunha to Ahmad. Ahmad puts in the cross. And oh! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! That was so silky smooth from Brian. Bro, nobody even knew. Good football from Manchester United, staying persistent. I'm so sorry to my neighbors. I'm so sorry. I should have been a little bit more quieter. And Mbeumo onside. Brennan Johnson absolutely caught out, just not caught ball watching, completely unaware of who was behind him. Cool as a cool whip. Cool AF, says Ashford Sean. Bro, oh my God, that shit is cool. My man didn't even. This was Brian Mbeumo's header. This was Mbeumo's header. It wasn't even like a. It was. I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. The cross was so exquisite. The ball came over the top and it was. That was the header. Cool as hell. Cool whip, says Uncle Dubious. Come on. I told you. Trust me, we can win. Trust me. That was the coldest, that was the most smoothest header ever. My man just went. That was so cold. Gangster. I told you. I freaking told you. Oh, that's a dangerous foul there on the Patrick Dorgu. Somebody got a yellow card. Thomas Frank, you're gonna get sacked. No, I'm just kidding. I'm telling y'all, we're here to cook. We're here to cook. Ruben Amorim. Brian Mbeumo, man. Vicious. Kuti should be off. Facts. You know what? Let's get 2 or 3 more on these lot. Let's put 2 or 3 more on these lot. Let's put 2 or 3 more on these, lock. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Cunha, Dorgu, nice ball. Oh. Angel in the chat says, let the revenge continue. That's what I'm talking about. Benjamin Awuja says, yes, sir. Dorgu looks sharp now. First 20 was tough to watch from our wingbacks. Yeah, Dorgu definitely looks a little bit better. He's finding himself a little bit more building more rhythm into the game. Here's Ahmad. Oh, gets beaten by Kuti here. Well done. Well done. Casemiro, we got some space here. Oh, Casemiro. Casemiro's having a bad game today. I'm not going to lie to you. Casemiro's having a bad game. If this keeps up into the second half, I'm bringing on Ugarte. Florian Squirts. What the hell? Where's Florian Squirts coming from? J-Rod says, hey, let's keep calm. We have a lot of football to play. Focus on. Facts. Dean Vassal Coaching says, just watch Bruno. His head is constantly spinning. He's always tracking players. Yeah, he scans so often. You know who else used to play like that? That I would watch their game and be like, yo, this guy scans 24/7. Xavi and Iniesta in particular, more so Xavi. Like that was what I always used to remember more prominently. My man used to scan 24/7. Like his head was like, y'all remember that scene when Doctor Strange is like, and he's like reviewing a million, like, that was literally Xavi, the way he used to scan. Good defending from Patrick Dorgu. Go on, Patrick. Praise Lete says, Casemiro has been insensitive to his zones in this game. He needs to lock in. Yeah, Casemiro needs to lock in. Osiro says, need my boy John to cut United Strand's hair. Facts. Absolute facts. Me and Maddie needs to be a part of that haircutting situation. Praveen says best scanner is Satnav Skolzy. Skolzy didn't need to scan that much because he would look once and he knows I'm going to get that ball to him no matter what. He was already just done. Xavi, on the other hand, was constantly, because Xavi was more so for the intelligent short play, the movement. Here's Tottenham Hotspur. Let's hold on to the Xavi talk. Patrick Dorgu has completely locked in since the slow start to the game. Very happy with how Patrick Dorgu has fantastically locked into this game so far, because he started off quite slowly today. Shinobi says, anybody knows how Shaw's come into the midfield lately? Yeah, so when we play with our back three, the reason why I've always said that people need to understand that Ruben Amorim's system is not as turgid and sort of locked in, sort of locked and rigid. There's a lot of fluidity to his game, and if you guys just want to maybe take a look at the game before I start yapping. Bruno furious there at Ahmad, and he has every right to. I think Ahmad should have been stepping up there, but yeah, so many a times how we can play is, defensively speaking, when we transition forward, we kind of sometimes have our DM tucking in to create this auxiliary back four. But many a times, especially when we're in transition going forward, did I say going forward before the backwards? Now, when we're going forward, what we kind of see is a little bit more, a little bit more shape, in the sense that like we kind of can sometimes see this, but we do have the width covered. But either the left-sided center back or the right-sided tucks in and plays a little bit more this way. Because we used to see the wing-backs cover that space a little bit at times. But that's where you see a lot of fluidity with respect to Ruben Amorim's system. And I think that goes very under the radar. Sorry, my brain was all over the place. I'm going to probably redo that again at the halftime because I was focusing on the game and trying to do a little bit of the tactics conversation. That was very skewered and all over the place. I will organize myself and redo that in the halftime. But yeah, this has been so far so good. Obviously, Spurs were always going to be the team front-footed, playing at home. United playing away, early kickoff. It was always going to be a difficult start, but here's Tottenham. De Ligt showing that strength. Richarlison can't do anything in front of De Ligt. Go on, Matthias. Santa Lamens and Casemiro showing love to De Ligt there. That's what you want to see. You want to see that camaraderie. You want to see that love. De Ligt showing that absolute strength. Remember, my score prediction was 2-0. I do believe United can take that. Oh my God, Dorgu getting absolutely tossed around like a fried egg. Holy crap, my man was getting spun up. Aryan says, John the GOAT. Aryan, you're the GOAT. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Harry Maguire to De Ligt. The ball should have been kept on the ground there, Harry. Ay, 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 lads. Ay, ay, ay. A little sloppy there. A little bit sloppy there. Richarlison spinning Bruno. I do think we're going to have to see some midfield substitutions this game. For sure. I think Ugarte definitely needs to come on. And Joshy Graham says, De Ligt has been exceptional. Agreed, Joshy. Praise Lete with the stat. He says, stats. 2 players with the fewest touches in the first half has been Richarlison and Randall Kolo Muani. Good pressing from the team so far. Yes, but here's Tottenham Hotspur. Here's Xavi. Here's Brennan. Cross comes up. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Brennan Johnson furious and frustrated. He almost ripped his shirt there. Johnny says, Dorgu having a brilliant game. Literally, Dorgu is having a tale of 2 halves in the first half. He started off very, very quietly, and now he's alive. I love that about it. I love that about him. Uncle Doobie says, pronunciation alert. Matthias is pronounced Matisse, as in parrot. Matisse? As in paradise? Oh. So it's Matthijs de Ligt. I thought it was Matisse. The Dutch pronunciation is Matthias? Matthijs? Paradise. Matthijs. So it's not Matisse, it's Matthijs. Ray, you like that? You like that bar, huh? Taylor 2 halves in the first half. You like that? That's a certified John Shin bar. Omar Rasim says, am I the only one who thinks Dorgu has to do better? Well, we were all thinking about that in the first minutes. Oh my God, and Mbumo. We were all thinking about that earlier on, but actually he did turn up a bit. Xavi Simmons is doing breakdancing here. Uncle Dubia says it's actually Matthijs. Okay, it's Matthijs de Ligt. All right. I thought it was Matisse this whole time. Good defending from Patrick Dorgu again. Literally, as you were questioning him, locked in, completely keeping Kolo Muani out of this game. M in the chat joining us. What's going on, M? He says, John. Praveen, we'll take care of that. We'll tackle that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Corner kick for Tottenham. My nose is so stuffy. Good defending from De Ligt. De Ligt has been sensational. Sensational. Another cross comes in. Bruno defends. Vispo, no, turn it up. Crank that up. Crank up the volume. Crank up noise. You know, Thomas Frank, for the age he is, he's got some exquisite hair. I'm not going to lie to you. If I can age like that, damn. Asher says, we haven't beaten them in the league since 2022. God, seriously? Damn. We're going to beat them today. Trust me. Trust me. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Man's never been here. Shut down. Trust me. We're going to beat him today. We're going to beat him. Akbarov says Dorgu is cooking. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's absolutely turned it up. A lot of like ricocheting and a bit of that bite in today's game. Great ball over the top. Can Cunha get to it? No, Van de Ven has pace. Van de Ven has pace. I can see Mickey Van de Ven playing for a Bayern Munich or like a Real Madrid someday. I can see that. You know what I mean? Uncle Doobie says Matthijs Delict. Matthijs with the ice. I like that. Here's the diag. Brandon Johnson, good touch. He's got Pedro Porto on the overlap. And Dorgu again with a block. Patrick Dorgu has had a tale of two halves in one half. It's been sensational. Halftime, Manchester United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Brian Mbumo with the coolest header to get us in the lead. Right now, at this moment in time, if the results hold, Manchester United will sit second place. Yo, I'm so happy right now. Matthijs Delict, Patrick Dorgu, Brian Mbumo. We're having a great game. We're having a great game. We're having an absolutely great game. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy right now. I am 6NJ in the chat says, bro, we can't crack the next half. Facts. We got to stay resolute. We got to stay locked in. We got to absolutely lock in. Bart in the chat says, second place is just the first loser. Bart, I got a message for you. Come, Bart, come. Here. Bart, listen up, okay? Bart, this is for you. Okay? Stop it. Okay, good. We're back in. Boom. Dev Sonyoto checking in from Indonesia. What's going on? Football Zui checking in. What's going on? Shreyas Neon says, glad we took the lead. Absolutely. I'm so glad. 별이 빛나는 밤. XO Devil says, with all those long balls, Sheshko would have been great in the air. Yeah, look, this was always going to be a cagey affair, but I do think he opted for Nusair Mazraoui to have a little bit more of that stability on that right-hand side, and of course to have a bit more of that quick-footed intensity up top with your three, I guess, the more sort of smaller figures, if you're comparing them to a Sheshko who is like 6'5" or however tall he is, you know. Kate Choi in the chat says, 별이 빛나는 밤. Yo, I got Peggy Goo in the head right now. You know me, when the vibes are immaculate, Peggy Goo comes on all day. Saint Royalty says, we eating good today. Absolutely. Facts. We eating, fam. Andrew Tucknut says, oh, John, life is so good right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we deserve this. My Immaculate Collective, our fam, we deserve this. How many times were we sad last year? How many times were we sad for the past 20-odd months with Eric Ten Hag, Bossman 1010 last season? It was sad, but But we persisted. We stayed through with it. You know, we stuck. We stayed in the fight because we're about that. You know what I'm saying? And here we are. Now we're enjoying the delicious vibes. I see Wetam says going to Korea because of you. Hey, take lots of pictures and post it up on Discord. Uncle Doobie says, like the video. Facts, absolutely. There's over 2,000 of you guys checking in from across the interwebs at this moment in time. Absolutely sensational. Sensational. Yes, like the video. Share it all. Share it up. Share, like, do it all. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much. Okay, Ray, thank you for reminding me. Let's go back to this. So, we talked about this many times last time, right? When Manchester United, when we build up, what the hell? Am I missing a? Oh shit! Oh wow, there's magnets stuck. I had no idea. There's magnets stuck on the. Anton checking in from Seoul. What's going on, Anton? Thank you for joining us. Shouts out to you. Always checking in from Seoul, our resident Soulite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Boom. All right. So when Manchester United build up, a lot of people used to think that because they used to watch a lot of clips of Sporting Lisbon, right? So what they used to say is, hey, what we want to see more is the standard Ruben Amorim at Sporting, which is the standard build-up play in that we play high up the line and on the defensive transition, you always have one DM that sort of sits as the 6 kind of. So you have this auxiliary back 4, right? That's always how Ruben Amorim's Sporting Lisbon was portrayed. You start with your 2 midfielders, the robust, and in the back center back 3, your wing backs pushed high up the line. When the ball starts with the goalkeeper, the way it works is you have your wing backs, you have your side center backs either stretched very far out wide or they play high up. But it was always this key elements of your, for example, at Sporting, it was the Hjulmand who tucked in and kind of built this auxiliary back 4, right? But that's not always the case, and a lot of people used to think that was the only way that Ruben Amorim's 3-4-2-1 was set up. That's not the case at all. What we're seeing sometimes, especially when we saw early parts of last season, what we were trying to do is have somebody like a Diogo Dalot, operate as this wing back up here, or even at times tuck in centrally. So we would build up and whatever, yada yada yada, and they would come in centrally to add numbers in midfield. But what we're also seeing is that when we're in possession and when we're playing with a bit more intensity, you do see Casemiro still tucked in deep, but instead you see, like, for example, like we were mentioning before, a Luke Shaw coming into midfield and then really kind of playing a little bit more this way and having Harry Maguire or even Casemiro, or even at times we saw Bruno Fernandes covering this space here. You see the fluidity. And you're seeing a lot of that in Ruben Amorim's system. And I think people need to understand that Ruben Amorim's system is not as rigid as people thought it was, There's a lot of movements and a lot of fluidity in that entire pitch, really. Thani Maggie says, I call it, John. This is such an Ugarte style game. Yeah, this is by you saying Ugarte style, do you mean a little bit sort of like, a little bit destroyer-esque, a little bit chaotic? Is that what you're saying? Save My Souls in the chat says, what's up, bro? Good start today. Facts. What's going on? Thank you for joining us. Katam says, who would you like off the bench? Who would I like off the bench? I would love to see Mason Mount getting on here. Antonio Gaza says, stop giving away our plan, bro. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Patrick Dorgu needs to upgrade himself. I thought he did. I thought he was definitely better in the second part of that second half. He started off poorly, but I thought he locked in. Am I the only one that thinks that way? Young Simba says Tottenham midfield is super open. Ugarte could exploit that. You know who would have exploited that? Kobe Mainoo would have exploited that. Facts. Ray says they are showing the replay of the goal, and I absolutely love how Bruno and Cunha both looked at Ahmad first and praised him for the cross before celebrating with Mbumo. Absolutely, that cross was delicious. He put it on a platter for Mbumo, and Mbumo, and the proof is in the pudding. Did you see the way he headed? That was his header. My man didn't even need to. He just, you know what I mean? Adam in the chat, what's going on? Big P in the chat, what's going on? Adam, he says we're winning the league. You love to see it. Come on, Adam. Vispo, I'm looking at your face, your profile. Did you do this again? Are we bringing it back to 2023 times? Did you take my face and put it as your profile picture again? Here we go again, Vispo. Using my face again. Ashwath says, so happy for Mbumo, though, but man, we are so cooked during AFCON. Now, we're going to be all right. Don't you worry, y'all. Don't you worry. I sang before. Don't you worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Come on now. It's going to be all right. Don't worry. We'll talk about the AFCON situation later. Don't you worry. We'll be all right. In the words of Brad Pitt when he was doing the patois, we're going to be all right. All right? Irie? If my patois speakers are in the chat, let me know. Remember that clip of Brad Pitt when he was speaking patois? Was it even patois? I don't even know. When he was speaking to that lady on the wheelchair. He was like, we're going to be Irie. Cunha is not playing well for a while now. But says Petunias. I thought Cunha was playing all right, you know. I don't know. I think some of y'all being a little bit harsh, respectfully. I thought he was all right. Andrew Tucknell says, John got me dancing in the kitchen with that singing. We're vibing. We're vibing. We're vibing. I'm so happy, man. I'm just so happy. It sounds weird, but I just feel like, we've been going through so much the past 2 years that right now we're sitting here and enjoying the game, and I feel at peace. Of course I'm in jubilation, but I feel at peace. You know what I mean? It feels a little bit like the war is over kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I'm so happy. Guys, there's currently 2,100 of you guys joining us across the interwebs. I have no idea where you guys are tuning in from, but if there's 2,100 of you guys, that's absolutely sensational. Thank you, guys. Young Simba in the chat says Šeško's height is critical in the second half. Young Simba, good point. I do definitely think that we're going to see Benjamin Šeško coming on quite early in the second half for sure. Felipe Amaral in the chat. What's going on, Felipe? He says kind of miss Mainu in the starting 11. We were talking about, somebody said that Tottenham's midfield seems a little bit open. If you bring on a Kobe Mainu for Casemiro today, I think you see him thriving. It's a damn shame that he picked up a knock. Andrew Tuckdown says, I'm so glad Ruben Amorim is sticking it out, man. He's our future. Facts. I almost pressed the wrong noise pad there. Imagine I read that and I say facts and then you heard. I would have been clipped up. Sebastian Rojas in the chat says, all right, hopefully Mount comes on. I definitely do see Mount coming on as well at some point. Ola says, how about Josh? I unfortunately don't see Xerxes coming on. I mean, I would like to see him at some point. Maybe we could play in a 4-4-2, but I don't see that happening. Titus Wilson says, this is where we have to capitalize on playing one game a week. We have to come out with energy in the second half. Absolutely. 100%. 100%. I'm so happy we all woke up early for this, man. United needs to make sure that they know that the fans from across the world are watching. And some of us had to wake up very early. I mean, even our West Coast fam had to wake up even earlier. 4 a.m. Damn. Don't you worry. Our Asian family on the on the Premier League side of things for our Asian Immaculate Collective, they wake up at 4 a.m. on the regular. They wake up super early, so I can't even be complaining about the time. I know my Korean family wakes up super early to watch these games. Stretford United says it's 9 p.m. in Southeast Asia. Well, thank goodness for you guys. Today, it's a bit of a late kickoff for you guys, and so that you guys don't have to be waking up in some ungodly hour. Ray says, I went to sleep at 9 p.m. to wake up for this live stream. Ray, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Prime in the chat says, what's up? Hey, John. Thank you so much. Abrish checking in from Ethiopia. Yo, we have Africa in the house tonight. Big up all my African family today. We had Zimbabwe. We had Zambia, Ethiopia, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, Egypt. Yo, shout out my African Immaculate Collective checking in today. We have Africa in the house tonight. Big up all my African family. We have Kenya in the house tonight as well. Damn. Shouts out to Wuot Kano checking in from Kenya. We have Bros Sterling checking in from Ghana as well. That girl Tifa checking in from Nigeria. Damn. Stretford United says, John trying to be like KG with the soundboard. Hey, look, KG is a legend. I got so much time and love for KG, but with the greatest respect. I've been doing this for longer than KG. I said it. I love KG, but I'm just keeping it 100. Prime in the chat is Philippines. Shouts out to Philippines. We got Philippines in the house. We had Indonesia in the house as well. We had Korea in the house. Yo, we're international. Omar Saps checking in from Australia, Sydney, from down under. Vispo, you're not checking in from Croatia right now, are you? Are you really from? You're not in Croatia. I thought you were in Italy. For the moment. Oh, okay, cool. There we go. Second half underway. United. Mualif Shah checking in from Malaysia. We got, yo, we're international today. We're absolutely international. You love to see it. Ray says KG wanted both Amarim out and Ted Lasso out. Whoa. Oh, Santa Llama's coming out collecting. Calm and collected. Give me your favorite soundboard on the sound on the soundboard for the fans, says Ahmed. All right, you want my favorite one? Oh, here's my favorite one. Last year we played this one a lot. We used that one a lot last year, but this year it's a lot more of. I fucking told you we're back, boys. We're back. Trust me. It's kind of sad that I can't be screaming and shouting because, I don't want to be disturbing my neighbors too much because it's still 8:30 in the morning. Young Simba says Antarctica. You're not from Antarctica, Young Simba. No way you're from Antarctica. No shot. Are you serious? You checking from Antarctica? Because if you're being serious, that's so cool. I think Ahmad is definitely offsides here, but we keep it moving though. We keep playing though. Ref says keep playing. What the hell? That must have been a foul on Ahmed for sure. Prime says, you think we're going to win this today?
We're not just winning. We're going to win with multiple goals. Richarlison stinking that attempt there. Shut up, Richarlison. Manchester United are going to win, and it's offsides as well. Manchester United are going to win today's game. You best believe that.
Sorry. Vispo says 65 acting like this. No, not 65. Don't call. I'm not 65. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm not 65. I'm way younger than 65. Don't do this to me. It's not a surprise to me that my Vispos's hairline matches. What you talking about? My hairline is sensational. Praveen is 64. What the hell are you guys doing today? What the hell are y'all doing today? Great ball. Great ball. What a ball from Bruno. He's got Ahmad on the other side. Here's Cunha. Cunha. Oi! That was a good cross, but here's Delict. Overlap. And Mbumo puts in a great cross. Aye. Oh, that was such a good ball from... That was such a good bit of football from Manchester United. Ray, no, not PD, no. Stinker of a cross there from Tottenham. Manchester United are going to win this without a shadow of a doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. Trust me. You remind me of a girl that I was. I look at you. You don't believe it. Barber says, mind that gap. What are we talking about? No. Stop talking about my forehead. That's got to be a foul on Casemiro. That's got to be a foul on Casemiro. That's got to be a foul on Casemiro. Get with you. You remind me of a girl. Praveen says, anyone remember Bebe at Man United? Of course we do. Vispo says, come over to Croatia for a week. We got a big house rented. That's awesome, man. What part of Croatia? I've never been. One of my boys is out there in London right now. He's actually at the game. So I'm going to call him after the game. I wonder if I can connect it. Curious. Let's see if this works. I'm going to try and see if I can connect the audio to the... So let's see if I can connect my phone like this. Just so, are you connecting a pair of headphones? Am I connecting a pair of headphones? This is not a headphone. Oh, good work. Good defending from Manchester United. No, Ray, no. There's no medicine cabinet. Actually, the medicine cabinet moved. It's more closer to the door now. 3 people on Cunha. 3 people on Cunha. Manchester United needs to help him out here. There's nothing burger there. Good. Casemiro. Mbumo. Good bit of football here. Cunha. Casemiro again. Just enough weight on that. Here's Bruno holding the ball a little too long there from Bruno. But Ahmad's there to help collect. Ahmad. Nusayir Mazraoui. Nice bit of football from Mazraoui. Ahmad. Oh, Ahmad. Just lacking a little bit of that composure. Harry Maguire showing that class, the world classness. Harry Maguire, Senna Lamans. That's a 2-footed wild one from Richarlison there. Ahmad needed to be a bit more sharper there. You expect a little bit better from Ahmad in that situation. Am I connecting headphones? I don't know how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to try and see. Boom, okay. I wonder if it's... I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna try and see if I can play something. Let me see if this works, because I really want to test this. Can you guys hear the music there? Did you guys hear the music there? Oh! Hold off on that. Oh, thank goodness. Did you guys hear the music there just now? Can you guys help me out and let me know if you guys heard the music on that one just now? Dr. Steve Hong says, yes, we did. Okay, so this should work. I'm going to call. Oh, my. Oh, that was close. Oh, my God. What a save there. Guti does well, to be fair. Oh, my days. Good goalkeeping there from Senna Lamans. Holy crap. Roy, thank you for letting me know. Doc, thank you for letting me know. Ray, thank you for letting me know. Senna Lamans doing the Lord's work in that one. Well done. Cunha. Today Cunha and that's a yellow card on Cunha. Today we've seen Cunha and Bruno Fernandes just dragging the ball a little too much for our liking there. But geez Louise, what a save there from Senna Lamans. Holy cannoli. Oh, what a save. Oh my God. How the hell did he get down to that? Oh my God. Senna Lamans. Oh, I love Senna Lamans, man. You know what my problem is? I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too easily. That's my problem. And I'm already in love with Senna Lamans. Felipe Amaral says, Lex save reminds me so much of the GOAT De Gea. Facts. It definitely got a De Gea vibe to it. Facts. Here's a free kick for Tottenham. Roy says, we're taking liberties with the ball. Yeah, a little too much touches from the likes of Cunha and Fernandes today. Good defending from United. No! Oh! What a save. Ahmed with a bit of a heavy touch again. Andrew Tugna says, we'd love to see John do karaoke. We might do a karaoke live stream one day. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Bruno, oh my God, Patrick Dorgu. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Bruno and Cunha today, just a little bit sloppy with their touches today. A little bit sloppy with their gameplay. Oh my God, how did that go through Harry Maguire's legs? And how did Senna Lamans see it? I love Senna Lamans. Senna Lamans, I love you. Senna Lamans, I love you already. I know people tell me I fall in love too easily. Senna Lamans, I love you. I love you. He's the type of guy that looks like he might enjoy some Frank Sinatra, you know what I'm saying? Like, or some old school music. Senna Lamans, I love you, man. Well, J-Rod says Spurs are knocking at the door. Well, J-Rod, let me tell you this. The door's closed. You're not welcome here, Spurs. You're not welcome. We're not letting you in through the door if you think you're going to get anything out of this game. Nuh-uh. You're not welcomed here because we're going to take all 3 points and get out. Great touch from Bruno. That's a foul for sure on Bruno Fernandes. Spurs are definitely frustrating Bruno today. United showing a little bit of shakiness today. And here we go. Benjamin Šeško loading up. Benjamin Šeško loading. TV Cooper says might need a couple changes. And as soon as we say that, we see Benjamin Šeško being loaded up here. It might actually be Cunha coming off, if I'm being honest with y'all. United, good defending from Casemiro, but we've definitely looked a little bit sloppy. Again, another sloppy pass. United's pass is still a little bit too sluggish for my liking, but we are connecting nonetheless. Here's Mbumo. Dorgu. Oh my God, that cross from Patrick Dorgu. What? Oh my God, Patrick, that cross was... Oh my God, who the hell was he looking at there? Oh my God, Patrick. Nusa Yermezraoui for Šeško, which means that Ahmad goes into the right wing back role. Cunha back on the left. Mbeumo on the right. And Benjamin Šeško up top. Not a bad shout. Isn't this Nusayr Mezraoui's first start in a very long time? Patrick Dorgu's cross there. Holy cannoli. What was that? Praveen says Dorgu was going for goal. I don't think he knew. I don't think he knew what he wanted there. That's a foul, surely. That's got to be a yellow card. That's got to be a yellow card. This referee's been an absolute shambolic. Pedro Porro should be on the books there. Doc says, good shit from Mezraoui. Absolutely, Doc. DB Cooper says, our left wingback situation is a total mess, man. What did I tell y'all? Oh, sorry, wrong one. What did I tell y'all? I told you, we need a left wingback signing. Trust me. Trust me, I don't miss when it comes to these things. We need a central midfielder, of course, but we definitely need a wingback. We definitely need a wingback. Trust me. And we need a proper left wingback to challenge in that left side. Mbeumo. Šeško, Cunha. Pedro Porro down, clutching at something. Take a look at the replay. So he tried to get in the way of Mbeumo. And then he ran into that, and then he's crying about it. Uncle Doobie says, I'm pretty sure Pedro Porro stars in power. No, he definitely stars in something a little shittier than power, with the greatest respect. My man can't act to save his life, and he's on the ground. Brother, gets up. What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? He's acting like Mbeumo went for his chin. It was clearly inadvertent and the arm was already in motion and he ran into it. He's acting like Mbeumo literally went for his chin. No, stop it. Mbeumo, don't even show him love. No. Mbeumo, don't even show him love. Do it the Roy Keane way. Tell him to shut up and get up. You absolute... What do they say in England? Wanker? Yeah, you absolute wanker. Brian Mbeumo. Uncle Doobies, I'm still shocked that it's actually Matthijs de Ligt, not Matthias. I swear I thought it was Matthias de Ligt. But the more you learn. Tony says, please, can you not swear? Yeah, sorry about that. But if you've been watching me for a while, I do my best not to, but I end up swearing. So you're going to have to be just a little bit aware in that sense. I'll do my best. Here's Luke Shaw. Good defending. Šeško. Nice work from Šeško. Here's Luke Shaw again. That's got to be a foul. Yo, this referee. You've got to be kidding me. This is literally becoming a pinball cage match right now. Offsides. Yes. 3 ball assists. What a baby. What a big baby. It's offsides. Completely offsides. Bro was mile offsides. Andrew Tucknall said he was offside by a year and a half. He was a year and 3 quarters. Makil says, I told you from day one it's pronounced Matthijs, but you didn't believe me. Hey, Makil. My bad. We got the Dutch fam in the house correcting me. I like that. All right, Matthijs de Ligt. Matthijs. Ali Rahan says, we might concede very soon, man. Now, we're not going to concede. Trust me. We're going to be all right. J. Rod says this ref is something else. Yeah, this ref is shocking today. Absolutely shocking performance from this referee. Praise Letta says, why is Cunha delaying to release the ball? What is he doing? I don't know what's going on with Cunha today. I thought him and Bruno in particular, they're both like holding the ball just a little too much for my liking. Ahmad, great touch. He's got Jet Spence all over him. Good defending from Delict. Matthijs Delict. Ali Nadir says, I know we will lose, but I can't prove it. Ta-na, ta-na. No, we're going to win. Trust me. Ray says, John, send ref to the Infinity Castle. You know what? You're absolutely spot on. Let's send him to the Infinity Castle. Facts. Referee, you're down to the Infinity Castle. Referee, you're doing too much today. Down you go. Down you go, referee. I've had enough. I've had enough of this nonsense. Tottenham building themselves back into this game. We need to stay resolute here. Good defending from Harry Maguire. Been sensational so far. Nice little first 1-2 touches. That's got to... I'm about to start swearing. Referee, if I don't see a freaking yellow card here, another arm contact by Richarlison. By the way, high foot as well. Referee, Infinity Castle. Now. Get in there. Now. There was no yellow card there. It's a freaking joke. It's a freaking joke. No, guys, it didn't hit Harry Maguire's arm. It hit freaking Richarlison's arm. Screw that. Is that Ryan Mason, part of the Thomas Frank's coaching staff? This referee has had a double daymare. Down into the Infinity Castle. Go. Right now. In. Open the B-wall. Ding. In. Good defending from Mbumo. Pedro Porro, shut up. Pedro Porro down into the Infinity Castle. All he's been doing today is acting. Bro thinks he's shooting a movie. Get down. Pedro Porro off. Yeah, get off. Down. Into the Infinity Castle. $67 minutes still. Tottenham 0. Manchester United 1. Uncle Dubious says, "Come on, United!" Absolutely, come on, United. Come on, we still can do this. We can. I still believe in my 2-0 scoreline prediction. Honey, don't make a sound. Honey, don't make a sound. Today's, I think we've been playing relatively well for the most part. It was always going to be a difficult game, but I'm just a teeny little bit hoping and wishing that Cunha and Bruno don't hold the ball too long. I thought they've been taking too many touches today. Luke Shaw showing strength here. Colomwani, Casemiro has been sensational today. Casemiro's defending has been sensational today. Casemiro has been delicious today. His attacking it. Oh my God. 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 Somebody needs to step up. Somebody needs to step up. Yes, well done, lads. Bruno again, taking too many touches again. I don't know, man. Ray says Cunha looks a bit gassed. I agree. I think this is a perfect opportunity for Mason Mount to come on. I actually think we should bring on Ugarte as well. Well done from Ahmad. Well done from Ahmad. Somewhat lost the duel there, but managed to clear the ball onto the side rather than conceding a corner. Dorgu, good touch. Mbumo, that's got to be a foul on Mbumo. Referee, he had his hands on over his shoulder like he was riding his back. That's a great ball over the top. It's onside? I don't know, but here's Šeško. Goes back. Mbumo. Why is the camera showing Harry Maguire there? Is Harry injured? Please don't tell me Harry's injured. Oh my God, Harry's injured. Harry's injured, y'all. He's pulling up on his hamstring. Oh. Great ball. Bruno. I think Harry might be injured, y'all. I think Harry might have picked up an injury. Oh, Brun, Miguel, Bosch, Farage. Great touch. Great first touch. Just could not get a clear hit. Marlon Patel, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Manuel Ugarte coming on. Yes. It looks like Mason Mount is coming on as well. Making some wholesale changes here. Looks like Harry's down. If it's a hamstring, that's a minimum 3 weeks, isn't it? Nah, it's a damn shame. Oh, Mbumo's header. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, that's a damn shame. Harry was having a good game. I hope it's not a serious injury. I hope it's not too serious. Andre says, called it. Casemiro coming off. Ugarte coming on the 70th minute. Yep, you love to see it. Manu coming on. Manu needs game time desperately. And Manu needs to show up here. He's not had that many chances to play today. Casemiro. Cunha coming off. I told y'all it was going to be Cunha for Mount. It's very like for like. Cunha for Mount, Casemiro, Ugarte, and Lenny Yaro for Harry Maguire. So it means that Matthias de Ligt, I said Matthias again. Matthijs de Ligt in the center, Lenny on the right. It looks like Mbumo's still on the. It looks like Mbumo's on the left and Cunha's on the right, though. It's very interesting. That's a handball, surely. Mason getting underway. Positive influence already. Mason Mount, well done, Mace. Races all. Wow, all of our subs we call are coming in. You and me, all of us, our immaculate collective. All y'all watching, we got elite ball knowledge. That's what I'm just saying. Cause it's you and me and all of the people. You know what I'm saying? Great ball over the top. And Mbumo. Šeško might be offside, but we keep it moving for now. Vicario clears. It's offsides. Ray says, I'm still wondering why Brian is on the left. I wonder what they saw in prep to keep him on the side. I think he's on the left because I think what we want to do is have in-swingers when it comes to crosses for Šeško. I just think we're just literally going route one in this case. Here's Mbumo. Oh my God, Patrick. Oh. Patrick's crossing, man. Patrick Dorgu's crossing is my biggest beef. It's very limited at this moment in time. He needs to improve that for sure. We got a new family joining on TikTok. His name's Ugarte out. What a crazy name. Ugarte's in right now. Mace, he's got space. Oh, that's what? Oh my god. It's clutching at his face again. What happened? Let's take a look. Bro, that's oh my god. Yo, Spurs, they bunch of whinies, a bunch of big babies. Baby. 74 minutes played. Tottenham 0, Manchester United 1. Josh O says Dorgu's crossing is similar to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Little bit, yeah. Katie says, "Oh, come on, get up. You put your head in the way of the boot." Facts. Great build-up from Manchester United so far. Great build-up. Here's Dorgu checking over his shoulder 3 times. Can we? That's got to be a foul, surely. If I don't see a freaking yellow card from this referee, oh my mother's life. That's how y'all say it out there, right? On everything, on everything. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not a yellow card. Referee, Infinity Castle, now. Open that shit. Go in now. How is that not a yellow card again? Oh my god. That's crazy. I don't understand how that's not a yellow card. We're going to score here. Trust me. Trust me. We're going to score. Trust me. We're going to score. Bruno's got those eyes. He's got that locked in. We're scoring right now. Trust me. I think Bruno's actually going to score this. I think Bruno is scoring this. Shit. Never mind. We didn't score. But it was definitely a yellow. Oh, they did give it a yellow. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you for telling me, guys. I didn't see it. Let me ask you a question. Who's a better defender? Who's a better player? Destiny Udogie or Patrick Dorgu? And be unbiased, y'all. How is that a foul? Bruno, tell this referee on our behalf, Bruno, respectfully, Bruno, tell this referee he's going down to the Infinity Castle. Send his ass straight down. This referee is having an absolute stink fest today. Good defending. Oh. A lot of y'all saying Udogie. This referee is absolutely stinking it up today. Good work from Ahmad. By the way, he held on to the shirt of Ahmad. There's not a yellow card either. Great football. Mace. Great. What a ball from Mace. Shesko just didn't expect too much of that content. Bruno keeping things calm here. You love to see it. Well done, Bruno. Well done. Here's Dorgu. Oh, this is my problem with Dorgu, man. He's just a little too raw right now. This is why I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it has to be a prerogative for Manchester United that we sign a left wing back. We need a left wing back, y'all. Trust me. If we can't rely on Dorgu and Dallo right now for the consistent wingback position, we need another wingback. Somebody older. Give me like a Grimaldo, a DeMarco. We too sloppy right now in this wingback role. Jet Spence down on the ground, clutching at his foot. What's going on, Gabriel? Thank you for the rose. Oh, it was a slow, late challenge there from Dorgu. I like Dorgu, man. I love Dorgu. I think he's a good lad, and I think he's got a lot of potential. 100%. But right now, we need the immediate answer. Even if it's on loan, we need a left wing back. Give me Denzel Dumfries and his team, and my life is yours. I'll take Dumfries. Gabriel, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Ugarte out, thank you for that as well. Naturally, Vane says Sheshko needs more time. Definitely agreed. Definitely agree. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Here's Tottenham. Here's Tottenham. The cross comes in. Overhit. Here's Mace, though. Doing very well. Doing very well to beat out Udogie, who I thought Mace got fouled there. Thank you for the super chat from J Rod. Appreciate that. He says, just because I can. Thank you for that. Here's Patrick Dorgu coming off here. You see him mouthing it. You see his, I just read his lips there. He said, fuck's sake, man. Here's Diogo Dalot coming on. Uncle Doobie says, give Dorgu time from the bench before relying on him. Don't do the whole Rashi Garner thing where they're too deep to develop. Too busy to develop. Agreed. Agreed. Wow, how did the game is on and you're giving me an ad. Thanks, Peacock. Thanks, Peacock. $81 minutes played. Can Manchester United hold on to this 1-0 lead or even score another one? I predict we score a second goal here. I think we can catch out. I think we can catch them out on the counterattack. But we'll have to wait and see. So far, we're just locked in, hoping and praying. And I'm confident. I'm not even nervous. I'm confident. Here's Richarlison. Stinker. Absolute stinker. Lenny Yaro locks him down. Lenny Yaro gets the ball ricochet to his face. Benjamin Šeško, heavy touch. Bruno, great ball. Here's Ahmad. Oh, he misses that ball. But not bad for Manchester United so far. I'll take this. It's a scrappy game. It's a scrappy game. But it's one of those things where it was always going to be a tricky game coming down to London. Playing away, midday game. Oh, what a ball from Mbumo. And all of a sudden, Manchester United here on the up. Is that Šeško on the ball? I can't tell. Oh, no, it's Dalot. Mbumo, Dalot. Bit of 1-2 here. Kind of weird considering that we're seeing Mbumo on this left-hand side. But Jet Spence crying about the fact that it was a United throw. And bravo, you kicked that out. What are you talking about? You know what? We're sending it down to the Infinity Castle. Mbumo, man. What a signing he's been. I'm so happy we got Mbumo. I'm so happy we got Mbumo. I'm so glad. That's a good shot. Ruben Amorim there on the touchline, waiting anxiously. This is a huge result for us. Cunha, not happy. Clearly, obviously frustrated at his performance today. And it's okay. You know, you're not always going to have rosy, sunny days. You know what I'm saying? Cunha is for me. Cunha, it's about resilience and making sure that he stays in the fight. The way Ugarte gets run past is a little concerning. Oh God, somebody needs to step on that. There's no way we let that happen. There's no way. Oh, it's a ricochet as well. Oh, Matisse Tell. 1-1. Flipping L, man. Ah. No, don't blame this on me. Don't blame this on me. It's not my fault. This is not my fault. Don't do this to me, y'all. We can still win this, by the way. I'm changing it up. 2-1. 2-1 is gonna be the next scoreline. Bruno and Cunha today have looked a bit sluggish. But let's be real. This referee absolutely stunk. This referee stunk. Don't worry, y'all. We're gonna win though. Trust me. Here we go. Here we go. Here's Mace. Here's Mbumo. He's got Sheshko on the other. Great ball. Benjamin. That was the opportunity. That was the opportunity. Oh no. Now Sheshko is on the ground. No way. I hope he's okay. I hope it's not an injury. Oh man. Miwan Lim in the chat says, how do you think Man United is doing these days? Much better, Miwan. Definitely better than before. I just think we need a little bit more to close out the game. Just a little bit, that extra touch of quality. Oh no, Sheshko's injured? That's a good tackle. That's not even a bad. That wasn't even on Sheshko. That was just a good tackle. Oh no, Sheshko is injured. You've got to be kidding me. By the way, that Matisse Tell goal, it was a good goal. Honestly, it was a good goal. If anything, I think we should have done better to defend on the flank. To give a ball like that to Tell, I think it was bad defending on the sort of outer areas. I don't think it's all that too necessarily on the fault of De Ligt. This sucks, man. Sheshko literally came on not too long ago, and now he's out. And I think I think we made 4 subs. I think we still have 1 more. Who was the defender that let the cross in? I can't remember. Can somebody remember who was the defender on the byline that were close to the flank? Oh my God, Sheshko is out. He's limping. Fuck me. Oh, he's full on limping. Oh my God, straight down the tunnel. Oh, there is no more subs remaining. Oh, God. Roy says Udogi made a good delivery. Yeah, he did. I'm telling y'all, I'm being so serious. We need a left wing back because if all those chances that Dorgu had on that left wing back side with good crosses, defensively he's great. But if we're gonna play in a system with wing backs, we need to make sure that our wing backs are crossing better. Oh my God, what a great cross! United down to 10 men. I think we just need to hold on to this lead now. This score now. Oh my goodness. I think it's unfair that some of y'all in the chat are saying that Ruben Amorim had bad game management. What else? So, I mean, we were leading the game and we had to make substitutions. We needed to change it up. What do you expect? It's not like he foresaw that he was gonna that Sheshko was gonna pick up an injury. I think that's unfair if you guys are attacking Ruben Amorim for substitutions, y'all. Look, I know it's gonna sound off, and I know y'all gonna be like, damn, like I really wish we got all 3 points. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, but it's a tough game, man. Ray says, if we get a point here today, it will be a good point. It is an away match in the Premier League. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. Uncle Doobie says, but there was way more in this game. We will be so dominant next season. 100%. We bring in another midfielder. We bring in a wing back. 100% we're going to dominate. We still need to finish this game out, though. What a shot. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. It flicked off of Richarlison. That's why he's celebrating. Oh, my God. That would have been a goal nonetheless. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, my God. Benjamin picking up an injury there absolutely fucked it. Such a shame. Not gonna lie to you, this referee absolutely stunk the bed for us today, though. This guy was an absolute fool. Why is there so much Ugarte hate in the chat today? Was he at fault for something? All right, y'all, come on. Why are we attacking Sheshko? He literally had like 2 minutes and he picked up an injury. Nah. Removing Casemiro was a bad idea, bro. He was exhausted. Casemiro he's an unk now. We got everything looks so much easier when in hindsight. No, that's not how it works, yo. He needed to make these proactive changes. Nah, I think y'all being a little unfair. Come on, we still can get a point here. We still can get a point here. Go on, Luke. Oh, fuck. Gotta look for that diag, Luke. Great tackle from Bruno. Referee, get the fuck out of the way. Here's Ahmad. Take our time. We're probably gonna have one good chance at this. It's either 2-2 or 3-1. Come on, let's be safer here, lads. Nice and easy. Good work from Mbeumo. Great work from Mbeumo. He's got 3 in front of him. The corner. Come on. Here's Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Oh! Shut the fuck up! I told you! I fucking told you! All of you Premier League managers at the end of the game, I fucking told you! You're all managers at the end of the game! In-game management, come on! Take that, hold that! Shut up! I'm sick of all this shit! I'm so fucking sick of y'all! All this negativity! Shut up! I'm so fucking sick of it! All of y'all think y'all fucking Premier League managers when the fucking game's about to end! Bad man management! Player shit! This! Shut up! I'm so sick of this shit! So fucking sick of it! You're gonna blame Ruben Amorim for a Sheshko injury? I'm so fucking sick of this shit! I'm so sick of this shit, man. Back them! They're playing a man down. You think Sheshko wanted to be injured? Holy fuck, man. Y'all gotta stop with this shit now. Fuck's sake, y'all get me fucking tight, dog. Holy fuck. Stop this nonsense. You can't blame Ruben Amorim for Sheshko picking up an injury. I'm so sick of this shit, man. I'm seeing fucking so many comments talking about Ruben Amorim, bad management. Bro, Casemiro is tired. He gets tired easily. You saw the legs going. You needed to make a change. Harry Maguire picked up an injury. So you bring on Lenny Yoro. What are you talking about? Why are all of you think you're fucking Pep Guardiola as soon as the game's about to end? Chill. Miss me with that shit. Stop. I'm so fucking sick of it. Stop that shit, y'all. Back these boys. These boys need our help and these boys need our support. And all of a sudden, one bad mishap after another with injuries, and now it's Ruben Amorim's fault? Stop this shit, man. I'm so fucking sick of it. Two final result. I'll take that all fucking day. I'll take that all day. That is a well-earned point. Matthias de Ligt, the fucking hero. Matthias de Ligt, the hero. I'm sorry I got a little heated, but I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. I was seeing the comments, all of y'all. It's okay to be negative. It's okay to feel down. I completely understand. But how can you sit there and be like, oh my God, Šeško fucking stinks. It's his fault. It's Ruben Amorim's fault. We're playing 10 men. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What the fuck are we actually doing? If we're fans and you're watching this, you can't blame this on Ruben Amorim. Oh my God. I'm losing my fucking head. Oh my God, I'm losing my head. I'm sorry. I got a little heated, but y'all gonna have to understand. At the end of the day, you get what you have to play the cards, and Ruben Amorim managed the game well. We were leading 1-0 for a long time. We needed to freshen up the legs. We needed to fresh up the legs. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You can't blame Šeško for picking up an injury. And you can't blame Ruben Amorim for making substitutions. It is absolutely imperative that we take the result and we manage the game. Oh my God, the amount of crap that Ruben Amorim has had to deal with, and it's from us. It's from our fans. Most of us are doing it. Let's stop. Let's stop this. We have high-profile content creators also harping on about how it's Ruben Amorim and is this. Yo, come on. Come on. More than half the time, it's the players that need to be stepping up. Trevin Lawson says, hope to win, but under the circumstances, a draw is a good point away. Exactly. Harry Maguire, he was a rock at the back today, and then he got injured. The Taskly Dunn says the changes cost us this game. No, it's, you know what? On the contrary, it's not the changes that cost us this game. It just goes to show the lack in depth and quality. If we had an Elliot Anderson who comes in January, right? He starts for Casemiro, or Casemiro starts and in the second half you fresh up the legs with pace. Manuel Ugarte, as much as you guys like him or not, whatever it is, yeah, maybe he's lacking. But that's the lack in depth, the lack in quality. Patrick Dorgu had a very good game. But it's a tale of two halves. Defensively, he was locked in solid, but his crossing and his passing was poor. And who do we have to bring on? We brought on a Diogo Dalot. I love Diogo. I think he's a great professional. He's a great lad. I've met him a few times, but it's just he hasn't been good enough. His consistency is shocking. What do you expect Ruben Amorim to do? What do you expect him to do? Y'all think he's got a fucking wand under his jacket? How do you blame Benjamin Šeško? How do you blame Harry Maguire? How do you blame Ruben Amorim in these unforeseen, unfortunate circumstances? Trevin again, 3 wins in a row, made us fans a little too confident. You're absolutely right. It's okay to feel confident, but we need to bring that energy down when things are not going well. Ray in the chat, down a man, and we got to point at the death. Their goals were both deflected. Exactly. You cannot blame Ruben Amorim. You cannot. You absolutely cannot. This is a very, very, very good point. Very, very good point. We are currently, honestly, we're currently still making improvements. Some of y'all respectfully bring it upon yourselves, because I saw in the comments, we're like, oh my fucking God, we're not second place anymore. We're 7th again. Fuck this team. What the hell does that mean? What genuinely, what does that mean? Genuinely, what does that mean? Did you believe that we were going to sit second place for the entire season? No. Royce is there. United channels waiting for Amorim's downfall. I don't blame fans when they see these high-profile United content creators and they're attacking Ruben Amorim, especially for moments like this. How can you blame Ruben Amorim in this moment? How? 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 I'm sorry I got a little bit heated, but I'm just trying to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of this unfortunate negativity. Uncle Doobies in the chat says this is the best watch along in the game. I needed to get it out of my system because I was so sick of reading all these comments. Ray says unbeaten in the last 5. It's about the narrative. So much of Manchester United fans' narrative this season has been a lot about like, oh my God, why aren't we... last season we were 15th, 16th or something, and all of a sudden now we're saying, why aren't we winning 5 games in a row? The expectations need to chill. The expectations need to come down. Do you know what I mean? MB says no one should blame Ruben Amorim because he lacks manpower in that position. Exactly. Exactly. You guys, I'm seeing some of the comments quickly. Like it's like flicking by, but some of the people were complaining about Šeško not taking his chance. He literally had one opportunity where the ball was played in by Mason Mount. He took one touch, but unfortunately, the defender was in a much better position, and he actually got a good foot on that. Look at this one from Van de Ven. Great run. He actually got in front of Šeško. Great tackle. That is a match-winning. That's a match-saving tackle from Mickey Van de Ven. You blaming Benjamin Šeško for not taking his chance there is very unfair. Angel Hamoud says, respectfully, John, I disagree. Manchester United, we're Manchester United. Our expectations should be sky high. You're absolutely right. But we're not the same Manchester United from years and years ago under Sir Alex Ferguson. We also have to be realistic about what we're looking at here. We have to be realistic of that. And if you're sitting there, if some of the fans, and I'm sorry I was getting heated again, but you have to understand that at the end of the day, we're unfortunate with the injuries we had to deal with. And we're sitting there now complaining about the fact that Ruben Amorim didn't save us substitutions. What? The blue ink, the real blue ink says also it's Mickey Van de Ven. Guy's a mobile brick wall. Mickey Van de Ven is a class defender. Roy says Mickey Van de Ven is super quick. Anyone else, that's a goal. Facts. If that was Cuti Romero, we're scoring. Davey Cooper says that's a great tackle for sure. Exactly. Ray says defender got a good touch, but that is also when he got hurt. So maybe you could say, my point is, well, TJ here, I wanted to read this actually. TJ, that's a good point. We rested all week. We should be winning a game like this. Ruben is doing a great job. TJ, that's an important point. That's an important point. We should be doing better. But for some reason, we looked a little sluggish. I thought Cunha was taking a little too many touches. I thought Bruno was taking too many touches. Ahmad looked a little bit lost at times. Casemiro's passing in the beginning was a little off. But you also have to understand that while we did rest, it's a midday game. And then the players had to travel down. It's a weird game. It's a weird game. I'm not mad at it. I'll take this point. Because last season, if I was a betting man, last season, we go down where Charleston takes off his shirt, celebrates, we lose 3-1. Heads dropped, 10 men. Last season, we're losing. You know what I mean? I'm glad. I'm glad we won. I'm glad we got a point here. I think that's very important. Very, very important. Guys, that's going to be it for me for today. I think I'm going to give my man of the match to Matthijs de Ligt. Matthijs de Ligt, freaking monster. Absolutely lucky. Absolutely blessed to have somebody like Matthijs de Ligt. I'm so grateful we have a Matthijs de Ligt in our team. Saliban says people are unfair to Sheshko. He still recently came into the league. Absolutely. I mean, need I say more? Need we say more? I think it's very unfair that people are attacking Benjamin Sheshko and Ruben Amorim. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support as always. I'm grateful that we took a very, very valuable point. But we move. We move. We have a long international break now. We take our time. We take our break, and then hopefully we come back and bounce back with victories. But 5 games unbeaten. If anything, I think if anything, Frank United Strand, I think he needs to take a little bit off the top at least. You know. I'll take it. Salaban says W stream. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Love y'all. Appreciate every single one for all your love and support as always. MC the G-Man, MB, Salaban Radius, Uncle Dubious, all of y'all, J-Rod, and of course the entire IG fam, TikTok fam, all of y'all. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Yeah, hit that notification bell if you guys are always staying up to date with any of the new stuff that's dropping. And yeah, it's been incredible. Thank you guys so much. Roy, appreciate your kind words today as well. The special one says, don't hate Sheshko. Yeah, you can't blame him. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much. Be happy, be healthy, take care of all your loved ones. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Take care.